Hello, I'm Bransby. Welcome to my home studio, the Bran Cave. Recently, I was doing a live stream from this room, and my partner came in whilst I was playing and just took a little video and posted it on Instagram as a sort of behind the scenes view. And it seemed to generate a bit of interest. So I thought I'd take it a little bit further and give you a proper tour of this space and talk about how I use it. But first off, let's give you a bit of background about me. I've been writing songs for about 20 years or so now. Back in the early 2000s, I had an EP released on Fruit Bat from Carter USM's label, Spinach Records. And shortly after that, I moved to London to do a degree in music technology. Now, since then, life happened. I got a proper job, and my music went on the back burner for quite a long time. But then about 7 years ago now, I moved back up to the northwest, where I grew up, and I've been slowly but surely getting back into it. I met up with an old friend and I joined the covers band that he was in, the Perpetrators. And then me and him formed an acoustic duo called Echo Chamber. And then I started playing solo gigs too. So when COVID hit earlier this year, I was at that time playing at least 1 or 2 gigs a month with one of those lineups. And then suddenly I found myself with a very empty calendar. But over the years, I've put together enough equipment to run a fairly decent home studio. And I thought that the opportunity that COVID lockdown afforded me was to finally start using it properly. I launched my YouTube channel back in April. Since then, I've put up 3 live stream gigs and I've got about 34 videos up there now, most of which are my simple acoustic covers of the songs that I play at live gigs. But I've also done 3 of my own songs, my original songs that I've written and recorded in this space, and I've also produced videos for them. I have a day job. My music is still very much a hobby, but I hope this and future videos will show you what's possible as an enthusiastic amateur. So, this is the Bran Cave. The name is, of course, a hilarious play on words of man cave. That's why I write songs, not jokes. It's in the basement of a Victorian terrace house. We're below street level here, but out of that window and up a bit is a busy main road, something I have to take into consideration when recording. Now, since COVID, I've been working from home, so I spend most of my days at this desk. I'll go into a bit more detail of all the kit I'm using in future videos, but at a glance, here we can see the reference monitors and headphones I currently use to record and mix, the interface to my computer, which is in that cupboard down there. Then, of course, a variety of instruments, all of which I play to varying degrees of competency. I have done a bit of DIY sound treatment in here. The panels you can see are homemade. I'll cover those and my approach to sound treatment in another video. You can see a variety of amps, all of which are used for either live gigs, recording, or both. Now, the wall lights are very bright, but as we're below street level, it is far too dark to record video in here without them. Speaking of video, this and all my other videos are filmed entirely with my phone, a Nokia 8. It does the job. One last thing to note, and a subject that I intend to cover in a lot more detail in future videos. My computer is Linux based and all the software I use is entirely open source. Over the years I've worked with Mac and Windows and most digital audio workstations including Cubase, Pro Tools, Logic. I've been using Ardour and open source software for the last few years, and currently I think it's very unlikely I'll go back to proprietary software. Okay, so that's it. I hope you found that useful or interesting, or possibly even both. If there's anything I've touched on today that you want to see in more detail, please just drop a comment below, like and subscribe, all that jazz. In the meantime, I better get back to writing some music. That's what we're here for. Take care. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.